In the words of Tyra, Diddy, we was rooting for you. We was all rooting for you. But you had to go and fuck it up. Now, we know you was shading Lizzo because of her weight. And in order to save face, because that's all you was really doing. You was saving face. And I don't appreciate that because, at least be honest. But you don't want the backlash because you already know. Oh, you know. I'm pissed because I didn't know about the Drea thing, and that's why I got on camera because when I saw the Drea thing, I was like, and it's not even the Drea thing, and not even Drea twerking. It's back that ass up. How you gonna sit up there? And this is how you know he full of shit, full of more shit than a pamper. Okay, Diddy, that shit. Um, you could tell he forgot that he shaded Lizzo, and even Dre kind of slick brought it up like she said some I can't remember exactly what she said verbatim, but she said something that was like that kind of alluded to something like to the Lizzo thing about twerking or whatnot, and so for her to do that for and then the sons. Now Diddy, you got some fine ass sons, all of them. If I ever want the train ran on me, I definitely know who I want it to be, and it's all three of them. Okay, okay, them kids is fine. Yes, God. Them kids is fine. They fine as fuck. Period. I slick like the shortest one. Cause I like them short and light skinned bitch, okay? No. The dark skinned one is really cute. I can't think of their names, but whatever. Um, but we all know Quincy. Oh yes we do. We know Quincy. We don't know Quincy. We're trying to get to know Quincy. How about, let me rephrase it like that. We're trying to get to know Quincy. But even when she started twerking and you saw the shortest one, as soon as Quincy backed up, the shortest one, he walked away. And I really believe that when he walked away, he told Diddy that she was twerking. And that's when Diddy because how would Diddy know that she was twerking? Think about it. If the camera is facing the boys and Diddy's nowhere in the angle, how do Diddy know that she was twerking? Because when the youngest one, I want to say his name is, no, Justin's the dark skinned one, I think. So it got to be Christian, because we know who Quincy is. I think his name is Christian. When Christian, when Christian, I think Christian told Diddy that she was twerking, and he was like, oh no, and she, he stopped. Listen, we pressing stop on the production, okay? And it's sad because I don't think that it's cool that people don't respect women or people who are big. Period. Me being in the gay community is so bad. Like women think I ain't gonna lie. Women think that they have a rough when it comes to being heavyweight, and then dating black gay heavy set men. Baby, at this point it's damn near tug of war. But you get it worse because it's just so much bullshit, and people don't. And I know this for a fact because I lost weight. My fat ass came to bad, but I damn sure lost it. And I noticed a difference when I lost it. I noticed a huge difference when I lost it. I noticed how people treated me, how people reacted to me. I noticed all of that. So I'm not gonna get on camera, unlike a lot of people who was talking about this story. I'm not gonna get on camera and say that skinny, average, built, whatever, people who aren't fat, and we know we're not talking about like IBM. Is it IBM? The body mass index or whatever it's called, BMI, something, one of them. We're not talking like just because you're like stocky, because technically if you're like over your height, whatever however they measure it, then you'll be considered obese in the sense of, even though you're built, you'll be still considered obese. We're not talking about that kind of fat. We're talking about talking about this kind of fat. Okay. I'm having checkers at 11-19 kind of fat, okay? And so uh he just knew that he so my issue with this whole thing is that it's not right that he did that. Right? It's not cool that he did that. Um so I would never condone that. But at the same time, it is Instagram. I just, you know what? I just don't condone the fact that he lied about it. If I was him, I would have never. Cause the Drea video makes everything you say bullshit. Like you can't defend it. You should have never even apologized for it. You should have never apologized. No, it's not because of that. It's just because of the curse. You saying that it was curse words made it worse when you should have just kept it cute and kept it mute. Okay, they thought I did this to her. I did do this to her. But you get on camera and you lie to us, and then you turn around and you ask us to give you money. Diddy's a scammer, bitch. Period. Scammer. Um. Yeah, man, it's sad. It's sad because, I'm not gonna say his name, but there's a YouTuber who I don't like personally. Well, not gonna say personally because I don't know him personally, but I just don't like his character. Let me say it like that. But even though I don't like his character, he does make a lot of sense. And he says something about Diddy and this whole Lizzo thing. And he added some nuance to it, and it really made me go, yeah, Diddy's lying. Yeah, he's lying. And then he was talking about how, like, I guess there was a person in Day 26 who was heavy set, and he wanted to like make a grilled cheese sandwich or something like that. And Diddy kind of got on him about that. And I remember on Making the Band when Diddy was talking about, I guess he must have gained some weight. He was like, man, I need to lose this weight. I need to lose this weight. And I think being in the industry for so long and then being a fan of the industry, you didn't really see a lot of big people in the industry. Like Lizzo is the one of a kind. And for her, and I don't think a person like Diddy is used to that. So, and of course he's not gonna be like, man, I want her fat ass twerking on the fucking camera. Of course he's not gonna say that, even though he should, because at least it's honest. I'd rather the person tell me something that's harsh and it's from an honest perspective than them telling me something that's harsh and it's full of shit. You get what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I just hate that that happened like that, and she seemed like she accepted his apology, but I mean, if I was in her predicament, I probably would too. Even though I wouldn't like admit it, um, I'd be like, oh yeah, thank you, Diddy, thank you, you black ass old predator motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would definitely not. I would definitely accept the apology publicly for sure, but not behind closed doors. Cause bitch, I know, bitch, you know, I know, and they know, but we gonna act like we all don't know to keep it cute. So, yeah, but and I got into it. Let me talk about this real quick. I got into it on Facebook with some bitches, and they got mad because I said, "What is Diddy going to match the $4 million that he raised on his Easter Instagram live? He raised $4 million. Congratulations! But if he's not going to match it, or if he's not going to match it, then what's the point? Not what's the point, but come on, man. Like, you got it. You close to $1 billion. Like, you can't. You tell me you can't throw away. You throw away $4 million on bullshit. Like, come on now. Rihanna out here giving like $7 million. I know she gave away five and gave $6 million. I think she's even still giving more. And not saying that there's a report that he gave 7 figures, but we don't know if that 7 figures is $9 million, or we don't know if it's $1 million. But at the same time, you're still close to a billionaire. So why are you giving this amount? You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me. And uh, yeah, it's just. And then you turn around, you ask people who no regular person should be donating to Diddy. Like, if you're not like, unless you like regular and you got like a good ass job and you're not really affected by this, then yeah. But at the same time, I doubt that it's just regular. Like, I doubt that poor people are not enamored by what Diddy's doing with Jennifer Lopez and the Lizzos and the Dreas and the and the LeBron James. You get what I'm saying? Um, that that influences people to empty up their pockets. You get what I'm saying? So overall, as shady as fuck, Diddy. What you did to Lizzo, very shady lady. You're a shady lady, Diddy. Very shady. Um, at the same time, his um, it's nothing that would make me hate Diddy, but it definitely makes me go, oh man, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? It stings a little bit. Lizzo, keep doing you. People let us say stop twerking. It's not my place to tell you what to do with your body. So if you want to keep shaking your ass, keep doing it. But I definitely know when you come out with this second album, I want something a little different. Not necessarily. I mean, you twerking, that's more of your personality, but I want the. I even want the personality on this next album to match the personality, of you. So if you still in this phase of where you just partying and having a good time and you want to twerk and stuff, great. But just make sure it's authentic and keep giving these bitches something to talk about because they stay mad. And bitch, you keep turning these hoes' head and they cannot take and they never will take. And I love you. And thank you for making body positivity such a great thing because people need more examples like you. The reason why you're going through all this stuff, Lizzo, is because you are important. You are powerful. You are 100% that bitch. I thought you knew. But you're definitely going through a lot of this, and I believe that how the saying goes, the heavy is the head that wears the crown, and I know your neck is hurting, sis. Period. Thank you guys for listening. Please check out my song, "The Way You Make Me Feel." I'm Jay Zidor on Instagram, JZIDOR Music. Talk to you soon.